Hey guys, it is Sophia the Diabetic Vlogger. This is Saturday, June 29th, 2019. I wanted to film yesterday and I didn't get around to it, but I'm doing it now. I finished my first class, my Certified Nurse's Aide, on Thursday. I took my final, and on Monday I'm starting my 2 weeks of clinicals, which I'm really excited about, and then I'll have a few day break in between that. And then I'll start my EKG class, and then in August I'll start my phlebotomy class. I really enjoyed the class, I really did. So I'll just kind of go through the review. I started school June 3rd, and it was great, and I really enjoyed it. I think the first day I was just getting used to it and adapted to it, but by the end of the first week I realized I really enjoyed it. So we took a test every week, but we started out getting behind because a lot of the people in the class did not have their workbooks. So we were supposed to take a test every Thursday, so we got till Monday, which was great for the first test because I only missed 2.5 questions on it, which was great. And then we got points for our homework, so I ended up getting over 100% on it, which was great. And then so for the that first week we took one on Monday, and then we took one on Thursday. And if it would have been in schedule, I feel like all of my grades would have been a little bit better because of that, because I would have had the whole weekend to study, which I did for the last 2. I just didn't have it for the first 2. And anyway, and then I only missed 2 on the third test, and then I missed 7 or 8 on the final, which it was really the hardest because we went over the questions once, and then once she gave us the answers for the third test, which was over 4 chapters, so that was a big help. And then we reviewed the test also the day before we took it. Although she didn't give us the answers, I did not understand how to read the diagram for one of the things you had to know, and if I would have done that. And then some of the questions were just really confusing, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad to have a little break. I started reading a book on Thursday night. I started rereading Miss Peregrine's Home for Colored Children by Ransom Riggs, and this is the 3rd time I've read it, although on Goodreads it only says twice, because it used to be on Goodreads that you can only post a book of reading it once, and they changed that last year. And so when I reread it, I guess it was right before they changed it, or maybe I just didn't add it, so I need to go in there and edit on that. I'm like 8 books behind schedule, but I did read my textbook a lot, so that's helping. I also am doing a Bible study that's called Even Better Than Eden, and I've only read the first chapter. I need to read the 2nd chapter today, so that will also give me some books to add to my reading list, as well as I'm going to read the EKG book probably starting next week, and I'll reread through that a couple times, the phlebotomy book, so that will help because I'm like 8 books behind schedule, and I really do not I want to try to keep my reading level at the same. So hope you guys have had a good summer. Monday is July 1st, and so I'll be starting clinicals, although because of 4th of July I won't be having to do clinicals on 4th of July, which I kind of wish I would for the experience. But school was the classes were a lot easier than I thought it would be. The testing was a lot easier than I thought it would be. The thing that I mostly had a problem with, or at least in my mind, is the skills. You have to pass, we have 5 skills, you have 30 minutes to do it, and you have to pass 4 of them. And some of the steps, like pedicure, have 20 different steps, and it's so long, so I'm going to start practicing on either people in my family or stuffed animals to learn and record myself doing that. Maybe I'll post some of those for you guys to see. I also want to do like a haul of all my books and the things I've been doing to help me study, so I'll definitely do that. So even though I'm not going to be having class the next 2 weeks, I'm still going to have to be studying, because after clinicals, which I'm thinking it's probably going to be a total about 10 days, but 9 days since we have that 1 day off, those 2 weeks, about 12 days after that, is when I'm going to be signed up to take my test, unless for some reason I decide I won't do it then, which I'm planning on doing it then anyway, which means I got the next 2 weeks to reread through my workbook, go over my flashcards, and really work on getting my skills. So I'm reading through my skills book a couple times. I was supposed to do it a couple times every day. I only did it once yesterday. I read about half of it today. So maybe I'll go through it twice today. And so that's my plan. My numbers during the schooling have not been great, but even though that is the case, I still did really well. I think I learned a lot, and it was pretty easy for me to understand. I was amazed at how well I did on all my tests. I wish I would have got a 90 on my final, but I passed it, and I got over 70, which is great. And it was, you know, 5 years since I graduated, the day I started school, so it's a big accomplishment. I can't believe that I'm in school and it's finally happening, and I really hope that the next 2 classes go really well. And of course, if I do decide to do phlebotomy clinical, that's going to kind of slow down my going into work sooner, but we will see. So let me know down in the comments down below what you guys have been doing this summer. If you guys are taking summer classes, how your health's doing. I walked a couple times. I walked and I went swimming on Thursday, and I was going to do it yesterday, but I realized the pool was closed. So I'm going to try to start doing that every afternoon after school, or maybe after clinicals. We will see. The clinicals are going to be from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and so that's going to be pretty long. But like I said, I'm going to have to come home and relax for a little bit and then get to studying so I can ace the test. I hope you guys like this video. I really miss talking with you guys and filming for you guys, but I think this week I'm going to try to film a couple of videos every week, and then when I have a week off, I'll be able to film a lot more for you guys. So I hope you guys are having a good day and a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Goodbye.